understood the money is when I say, get out of the way. Let's go to the top. We can make this happen for our family. So here's the recap video on how the money works.
Thank you for your interest in becoming an independent marketing director of Team National. This video is to show additional information regarding the marketing plan shared in the Team National presentation you recently viewed. Remember, you can choose to be an independent marketing director, which we call an IMD, and share our concept with others. Or you can choose to purchase the membership and enjoy the savings alone. Or you can choose both. You receive 1 point for each standard 2-year membership and 3 points for each premium lifetime membership. As an IMD, this is your business center with a left and a right side. In this example, you make a 3-point membership sale on your left to Bob and a 1-point membership sale on your right to Sue. You are now qualified for commissions. If Sue is also an IMD and she shares this with others, then her 2 3-point sales would go under her. If you then share this with someone else, you make another 3-point sale and you put it under Sue, you would have 10 points on your right. When you make another 3-point sale, you could place it below Bob. If Bob is also an IMD and he makes a 1-point and a 3-point sale, they would go under him like this. Let's count the points on your left. 1, 4, 7, 10. And on your right, 3, 6, 9, 10. You've earned $1,500. Notice you've sold 6 of the 10 points on your left and 4 of the 10 points on your right. The other points came from your team's.
So let me pause it for a minute and talk about the 10 and 10. I believe this is the most important part of the comp plan. If you understand this, this is the basics of how it works. So you join with Team National, become an IMD, buy membership. If you buy the lifetime membership, they're going to give you 1 point left and 1 point right. Paid in full, the $21.95 gives you 1 and 1 to start with towards your 10 and 10. So now you've only got to get 9 and 9. So you really have an advantage, which is not even shown on this screen, okay? You referred to Bob and Sue. Bob bought a 3-point lifetime. Sue bought a 1-point 2-year, okay? Now, any points underneath you from that point forward, you're qualified by hosting 2 people. And any points that come underneath you, whether you put them there, your team puts them there, or someone above you puts them there, as Chris referred to, we got team members adding people every day, okay? So they're forced in depth. They got to go down under somebody. It might as well be you. So when you lock your spot in, there's other people, the person that invited you and other people in that line building that business, those points drop down below, okay? They're not even shown on the screen. In this example, Bob hosted 1 person, you hosted 2 on the left. Those 2 are highlighted, okay? And so now you've got 4 memberships on the left, which is 10 points. That's the average. 3 threes and a 1. That's what you're seeing on the screen. 3 threes and a 1 on the right. And you got a 10 and 10, the company pays you $1,500. I said, man, if we could just do that once a month, this would make $18,000 a year from that 1 bonus. For the other bonuses, it's over $20,000 a year. What would another $20,000 a year part-time do for you? I ask people this question. If you work for someone else, will you be getting a $20,000 bonus at your job this year? In December, will they write you a check for $20,000? Most people answer that is no, okay? Maybe some of you, yes, congratulations. And if you own your own business, will you be able to give yourself a $20,000 bonus or a raise this year? Answer that a lot of times may not be yes. Here you can with a part-time business, okay? But then look at this. What if you do like we did and Chris did and several others, and you continue on in this business, and this starts to hit not once a month, this 10 and 10, but once a week? That's $1,500 a week, guys. That's $78,000 a year. And with the other bonuses, that's $100,000 a year business. Just this screen right here. If you just understand this one screen and how to build 2 legs of business to 10 and 10, what if it took you 5 years? Obviously, we did it in less than that, about a year. We've had people do it in less than that, and we've had people do it in longer. But what if in the next 5 years you could create very part-time a 6-figure income outside of what you're doing, not interfering with what you're doing? would you get started? If the answer is yes, which it should be, if you understand it, then we really don't even have to show the rest of the video, but it gets better. So watch this.
Efforts. Team National pays you for your team's sales. It doesn't matter how deep the sales occur in your organization, they all count for you. It's called unlimited depth. Team National can pay through unlimited depth because anything over 10 and 10 doesn't count for the following week. The company pays you every week that you accumulate a minimum of 10 and 10. Plus, when any of your personally hosted IMDs earn their own $1,500, Team National will pay you a $1,000 hosting bonus. You can earn more with the $2,500 business centers. Each IMD begins with 2 teams, but can add a third and a fourth team as their business grows. IMD should talk with their upline leader about when to start building with a third and fourth team for the greatest success. In this example, you're working with 2 teams, Bob and Sue, and your top center hit 10 and 10 twice. Remember, retail membership sales from you and or your team sales create points. When you have a minimum of 10 points on each side of your business, you earn $1,500 commission. Therefore, when you achieve 10 and 10 on each side twice, you would earn $3,000. Now let's look at an example of the commission earned when you achieve 10 and 10 twice with the same activity level, but with additional teams when you're qualified for the $2,500 business centers. IMDs earn the $2,500 centers by qualifying in the optional Save and Earn More program. You start with 2 IMDs making retail membership sales, Bob and Sue, and when you reach 10 and 10, you earn $1,500 on your top center. In the following week, when you start your third team with Tom, are qualified for the $2,500 center, and have 10 points, you will earn $2,500 on this center.
All right, so there's the third team. Okay, so you get 2 teams going, and you have the option to open up a third team. Now, this is called our Save and Earn More program that gives you the option to open up the third and fourth team. Find out about that Save and Earn More program. We call it SEMP, S-E-M-P. It's a very powerful program. Number one reason to get qualified on the SEMP, Save and Earn More program, is to get these other business centers to earn the opportunity to start that third team and get paid $2,500. Let's show you how that works. So Bob's team already was doing 10 points. Sue's team did 10 points. But you added a third team with Tom, and when that team did 10 points, it matched up with Bob's 10 points, and you got paid $2,500 on that Business Center 101, on top of the $1,500 you earn on the top center. Okay? So you're counting Bob's points twice, which is leverage, guys. You're leveraging through other people, and then here you're leveraging through systems. Team National has a system for this. Here's how you get qualified, very simply. You get qualified on the Save and Earn More program by getting on our auto ship, about $50 a month. That's on our nutritionals, coffee, nutritional shakes, multivitamins or energy drink, that type stuff, okay? Assortment of things, that the products that Team National makes, and they allow you, I mean, I'm already drinking coffee, taking protein shakes, so that qualifies me, and multivitamins, okay? One of those qualifies me for the business center. And I get 2 people on the Save and Earn More program on auto ship. So me plus 2, and I get both business centers, 101 and 102. That gives me the opportunity to open up that third team when it's time. Okay, once I get team 1 and team 2 going, I open up the third team, and I can earn $2,500 for just another 10 points. That's almost 3 times the money for the same amount of points. You add those 2 teams, 2 checks together on the screen, that's $4,000. Now, what if that's once a month? What if that's once a week? That's not including our other bonuses. I will say comfortably round that up to $5,000 with the other bonuses. And when I realized we could do that weekly, I said, that's $250,000 a year business plan with 3 teams doing 10 points a week. Realize this, that's only 4 sales in each team. So it doesn't take a huge organization to make that happen. Like a lot of companies, you got to have thousands and thousands of people. 4 sales, okay? What if you had 100 people on each team? Do you think 100 presentations you could sell 4? I think someone didn't even wasn't real good at speaking could sell 4 memberships if they presented 100 times, right? So that's what we're talking about here. 4 sales on 3 teams, which is 12 sales, creates about $5,000 a week. And that's what retired Michelle and I from the construction business. And then we looked at starting a 4th team, which we've done as well. Watch how this works.
Bob, Tom, and Sue's points count twice for your top center and the $2,500 business center. You can also build a 4th team with Mary. 10 points under Mary pays a second $1,500 on your top center and $2,500 on this center. Therefore, you would earn a total of $8,000 with the additional business centers. Remember, the points hold, so you could achieve the 10 and 10 as often as weekly, or you might hit the 10 and 10 twice a month or twice a year. It's your business, and as long as you maintain your qualification, whenever you achieve the minimum of 10 and 10, Team National pays you commission. The marketing program presented is an example of how commissions are calculated, but not intended to represent typical, actual, or average earnings of a specific Team National independent marketing director who may experience greater or lesser earnings. Visit BigN.com and click on Business Opportunity for the income earnings disclosure.
So guys, as I wrap this up today, excited that you were on the call, excited you got to see how we've done this with Team National. Team National is a 21-year-old company. Again, they've proven themselves. The savings works, the membership works. If you use it, you'll save way more than it cost you. But here's what we like to do. We want people to get financially free, okay? Maybe you need another $1,500 a month in your budget. Maybe you need another $100,000 a year. Maybe you want to go all the way to the top and you want to be one of the 7-figure income earners, okay? I'm not going to determine that for you. All we're doing is introducing it to you. You choose. I will tell you this, we don't put a lid on you. We're not going to put a cap on what you want to. We created a 6-figure income and then a multiple 6-figure income. And then we started increasing our income yearly 6 figures. Now think about that. Do you have the opportunity this next year, going into 2019, to give yourself a 6-figure increase, $100,000 and more increase? See, we have that with Team National. And so I will tell you this, get with the person invited you, tell them, hey, I'm ready to go. I got enough information. I want to be on the team. You don't have to understand everything to get started. Basically, we'll ask you to decide which membership you want, become an IMD for $55, and you'll get your starter kit. But better than that, you're locking arms with the person that invited you and us as part of the team to help you build a business and to go forward. Maybe you already know a lot, or maybe you don't. Doesn't matter. You get started. We'll help you on that journey. And as you heard from Chris and Laura and Chuck and many others, it's a blast. You have an opportunity to win a cruise. 2 sales right now. They're running a promotion. Just 2 premium memberships, and you win a cruise. You'll go cruising with us in May with over 1,000 people with the company and the leaders of the company. So we have a blast doing it. We get to travel, have a lot of fun. Make sure you get on direct deposit, because when you get to traveling and you get booked on it like we do, you don't even have to be at home to get paid. It just goes right into your account. So anyway, guys, thanks for being on. If you have questions, reach out to the person that got you on the call. Jump on the phone, get those questions answered. Let's help you make a good decision to get on your road to financial freedom. Have a good evening, guys. Good night.